Hello children, most welcome to all of you. In my previous lecture, you have studied about coordination compound, in which we have studied that what is crystal field theory. So on the basis of crystal theory, we are in position to know many things about coordination compounds. Alright, if you are knowing, if you have learned the important rules of crystal field theory, then no doubt, no problem, you will not in position to explain any question concerned to coordination compound. Alright, in the continuation of same chapter, in today's video lecture, we are going to study one more important point related to crystal field theory, is crystal field splitting energy. So this is also a very important point. You have to study that in this point. What is crystal field splitting energy, how it is represented, and how the crystal field splitting energy is calculated in octahedral complex as well as in tetrahedral complex. Okay, and so let's start with crystal field splitting energy, shortly called CFSC. And crystal field splitting energy, as we have mentioned earlier, it is denoted by delta. In the case of octahedral field, it is denoted as a del zero, while in the case of tetrahedral crystal field, it is denoted as del T. Okay, now come on the definition of CFSC. So, when ligands approach to the central metal atom, then electrons of central metal atom and that of ligands repel each other, and due to which the d orbitals gets splits into two sets, of orbital, and two sets of orbitals are called Eg orbital and other is called T2G orbital. Okay, and the difference between the energies of these two sets of d orbitals, the energy between the difference of these two sets of d orbitals is called crystal field splitting energy. Alright, in this splitting, Eg is considered as a higher energy level, while T2G is considered as a lower energy level. And one more point, it is found that Eg orbital is 3/5. Must remember this value. Eg orbital or Eg energy level is 3/5 del zero, and which lies above the average energy level, and the value of T2G orbital or T2G energy is 2/5 del zero, which lies below the average energy level. Alright, taking this point in common, the splitting of d orbitals in octahedral crystal field and tetrahedral crystal field can be represented as, listen, the splitting of d orbitals in octahedral crystal field and as well as tetrahedral crystal field can be represented as. So, splitting of d orbital in octahedral crystal field. How this can be represented? See, suppose we are going to draw here. So let on this axis energy is drawn here, and let coordinates are represented as 3 coordinates, means orbital exists in a three-dimensional state. So suppose this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, and this is z coordinates, and energy is represented on this scale. And you are knowing that d orbitals in the crystal field theory, I have already explained that the energies of all the 5 d orbitals is almost identical, and such orbitals are called, such d orbitals are called degenerate orbitals. And you are knowing the d orbital name, they are dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square, and dz square. So keeping this point in mind, this splitting of d orbital in octahedral crystal field can be represented as. Okay. This is metal d orbitals. They are representing metal d orbitals, and as you are knowing, the names of these d orbitals are dxy, dyz, and dzx. They are of lower energy, and high energy d orbitals are dx square minus y square and dz square. This is minus dx square minus y square and dz square. These 2 orbitals are of somewhat higher energy, and dxy, dz and dzx are of lower energy, and these 5 degenerate orbitals of metal can be represented as. Okay. So when splitting takes place, what happens? So these children's representing average energy of d orbitals in crystal field. Okay, in octahedral crystal field. How splitting take place? See sincerely. As according to definition of crystal field splitting energy, they get split into 2 sets of energy, in which one energy is of 2Tg set, other is of Eg, in which 2T2G is of lower energy and Eg is of higher energy. And just you have mentioned that the value of Eg is 3 by 5 del 0 and the value of T2G energy is 2 by 5 del 0. So this is your del 0, means crystal field is splitting energy in octahedral crystal field, and this one, this is called Eg and this is called T2G. Must remember these 2 points. These are the splitting energy of d orbital, which is of one is of lower energy is represented as T2G, which is of higher energy is represented as Eg. So this is called 3 by 5 del 0, and the rest, this one is called 2 by 5 del 0. Means The energy of T2G is 2 by 5 del 0 and energy of EG is 3 by 5 del 0, and in this there are these three, that is called dxy, dyz and dzx, and here EG orbitals are dx square minus y square and dz square orbital. For simplicity, you can represent them in the form of bracket also, in the form of this one, means orbitals are represented in square. So among these three, as you are knowing, d orbital is of 5 kind, children. D orbital is of 5 kind, in which 3 is there, dxy, dyz, dzx, and dx square minus y square and dz square. So for your convenience, they are written as also. So they are showing the splitting of d orbital in octahedral field. Okay. Similarly, what happens in the case of tetrahedral splitting? So must remember, the splitting of d orbital in tetrahedral crystal field is just inverted, means reverse of the octahedral crystal field splitting. What happens there? Same, children, these metallic d orbitals, means 5 degenerate orbitals, gets changed, gets converted into average energy of orbitals. Okay, and here what happens? These, in the case of octahedral crystal splitting, lower energy is a T2G and higher energy is a EG. But in the case of tetrahedral splitting, it gets changed. EG energy, in place of EG and T2G, the sign convention of writing in the case of tetrahedral is just changed, and we write T2 and E, means T2 stand for that is of higher energy, and E stand for lower energy in the case of tetrahedral, and that in the case of tetrahedral, just you have to change, a slight change you have to do here. In place of del 0, you have to write del T. If the splitting take place in tetrahedral complex or tetrahedral crystal field, then what happen? All the d orbitals will be identical. They will form first average energy. This children, this point which is dotted is known as barycenter. Barycenter. Okay? Barycenter means which divides the energy between the sets of d orbital is called barycenter. So in the case of tetrahedral splitting, the sign convention of writing is just changed. So in place of T2G and EG, here write E and T2. This is the main difference, in which this energy of E is 3 by 5 del T, and the energy of T2 is 2 by 5 del T. Must remember, and this is represented as del T, and del T means splitting in tetrahedral crystal field. So this is the difference, and here E orbital will be 2, that is 2, that will be what? Dx square minus y square and dz square, and in the case of tetrahedral, they will become 3 orbitals will be here, that will be dxy, dyz and dzx. Okay, so this splitting represents tetrahedral crystal field splitting. So must you have to remember, in the case of tetrahedral, the d orbital splits into E and T2 sets of energy. You have to not write either EG or T2G. This is the difference, and rest the energies will be represented here. These 2 orbitals showing dx square minus y square dz square, and T2 showing that is dxy, dz and zdx, and their change in energies will be 2 by 5 del T in the case of tetrahedral. in the case of T2 and 3 by 5 del T in the case of E. This is the crucial difference between octahedral splitting of d orbital and tetrahedral splitting of d orbital, and the difference between these energies is called crystal field splitting energy. Okay children, so this is very important. This diagram you have to remember. Many questions comes from CFSC, and now in next lecture I will discuss about how crystal field splitting energy can be calculated, alright, and also how the electronic configuration of the complex compound can be written on the EG and T2G configuration. Listen once more. The next objective will be how CFSC, crystal field splitting energy, can be calculated, what is the formula applied, and how the electronic configuration of complex compound or coordination compound can be written in the form of EG and T2G electronic configuration. Alright, so this is all about crystal field splitting energy and their representation. That's all about CFSC. All the best. Thank you very much.